Hello, welcome back to another real-time build. As I pour myself a drink, this time I'm not drinking alcohol because that was a bad idea last time. I drank way too much and had an awful hangover for New Year's Day, which is fairly standard, I suppose, but not when you're on your own building Lego. The Saturn V in its glory. It was stood up. It's been a week since obviously I went live last time I built that. It was stood up for the week, and then we had a big clear out at home. Spot another bit. It's a little bit. I might need to do a bit of repair work still, but now I'm just going to lay the thing down. Yeah, I think I'm back. I'm a little bit funky there, weird. The plan is to get a shelf somewhere, and what I want to do is build all the sort of space racy models, but also sort of the postos as well, so the Soyuz and the Falcon Heavy and the Falcon 9. I just have a long display of like a timeline, but it's quite expensive to do that, so I might do that slowly and over time. The original plan was to build the umbilical tower for this, but it costs about 1,200 quid. So yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. What I like though is the heavy mover that carries it to its launch pad. I might do that, it's quite doable. But for now, we have to work through Christmas Legos, starting with this bad boy, which is the Lego architecture set for London. Obviously, I don't live in London, but I've been there. Boy, have I been there. It's alright, so I live in London. Not really a city kind of guy, but in terms of convenience, it's good, isn't it? Get on there. You know, cheap, go where you want to go. Everywhere's open all the time, pretty much. It's a fine city. It's all right. Slightly piece of booting up. This is a present from my brother. I hope you enjoyed it. Looks like there's only one on stage. There's going to be a much shorter video than me. It's the Power Behemoth from last time. But all Lego is fun Lego. So let's dive in. A little bit of background to London. I've not been there. I've not been on that. I've been in the London Dungeons, which is there somewhere. I was supposed to go on a powerboat tour of the river. That was like a birthday present, so me and my wife went down to go on this powerboat tour. And it got cancelled while we were there, which is a little bit disappointing. Not great on boats. I don't like being wet. I don't like being cold. So, I thought I'd have enjoyed it in my way. That's the good thing about it being like one bag essentially, is you get to know the whole thing. So it's good fun. Oh, there's little bits as well. I've got some spare bits from the Saturn V up here, so I don't want to get them confused. They haven't supplied me the orange grabber. What I learned last time, and I got really excited about this piece. This isn't actually a piece, it's a manipulator, if you like. I've not seen one of those in here, unless it's a different colour. I can't immediately identify. Stack all this together and things like that. No, don't drop it. There we go. Nice pile of pieces to begin knolling. I'm trying to do this all in camera as well, so I need to find where my extremes are. I think that's probably the line, isn't it? You might not see some of it, is it? Oh, they'll be the exciting bits for sure. I did do a little bit of Googling after the last one. I found some stuff on Reddit and Pinterest and Instagram of people's knolling attempts. Not attempts, knolling achievements, let's say. A lot of them very good. I was very surprised to find that a lot of people knoll like blocks of colour, which I would never do in a million years. Oh, yeah, they're going to differentiate. It's got to be about sort of uniqueness, easy glance. This is going to be too busy. Let's put those pieces under there. Maybe that as I advance through these Lego sets, I might come up with a new methodology, especially as we get a bit more detailed with some of the models. A lot of them are going to be custom builds coming up. Not that I've designed. I can't design like who had to do that. I'm a terrible person. I can't design things like that. But custom builds that other people have designed and produced. So it might be very sort of different standard, if you like. I'd also like to do a few tech models, really. That's like different, it's fine. They're too similar. Because they look like a lot of fun. Also like little pieces and all the technical bits that look cool. Oh, there's so many little bits to deal with here. I might have made a mistake quite early on in unbagging everything in the same go. That's part of it, isn't it? It's fun. Right, guys? No, I also literally just got home from work as well, so I'm quite thirsty, a little bit tired. It's been a very good day, a very, very good day, I would say. Lots of things I like at work, like secret meetings and intrigue. So what you go to work for, lots of very positive gossip, which obviously I'm not going to go into because I'm a pro, but it's energized me really for doing this stuff. I did try and find a source for what all these pieces were called as well. I was successful. I did find a source, but I did not remember anything that I read because they're quite complicated, and I think I sort of have to do a lot of learning to adapt my brain to that kind of information. I'm going to turn those that way because they're like arches, and I couldn't see them as arches immediately, so that had to change. That just had to change. I've done this before. This is going to look quite nice when I'm finished, but immediately it's a lot of work off the bat that we're going to have to deal with. But really, this is a little bit off-piste of what I want to be achieving with this series. Not that I ever really sat down and thought about what I wanted to achieve. I just had a model Saturn V rocket to build. But afterwards, I was thinking, oh, what would be cool would be if I could get a lot of these sets and have some sort of story element mission to it. And I've always been fascinated by rocketry. So what I'd like to do is get all of the rockets to the same scale and display them. So I've done a ton of research to that end and found that actually that isn't as crazy as it might sound. That a lot of very talented people have put that effort in already. Let's put that there. No, let's not put that there. Let's put it there. To enable people like me who can't build things to save their lives, like original things, and enable them to build really cool rockets. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't want to put any spoilers in, but I've started amassing the pieces. You might see two boxes behind me, 2 brown boxes and the white. The Lego pieces that have been shipped out to me to build the next one in the collection to the same scale. It's not as many pieces, not nearly as many pieces. I think it's about 400 pieces. It might be 800 actually. I can't quite remember. But yeah, very cool looking set that I'm really looking forward to build. Hopefully I'll get all the pieces in time for next week, if I get a chance next week, because really this is enabled by my wife being at work right now, because we have a young child and Eli. It's very difficult to get the time to commit to like things like this. So I'm very grateful that once a week I get a night to do this kind of thing. I get quite a lot of nights. I'm very, very lucky in that regard. I get to play Dungeons and Dragons every other week, and this every week or so. Oh, yeah, that's dependent on what's going on. Yeah, hugely lucky in the fact that I get this time to myself. A lot of new parents don't. But Eli is 1 now, so we're hoping to get more and more time back. I mean, it sounds horrible. It sounds like we're trying to palm him off, get rid of him. You know, we're sick of it. But really, I'm quite impressed with how like independent he's getting. Who knows? One day he'll be able to join in as well and help. I mean, this isn't going to take, you know, it's not a set time how long this has got to take to do. I've got a good few years to get this collection going. And there's always Lego. There's always new Lego. Especially now that I've discovered that people build it themselves and then put the instructions online for people like me to read. That is a game changer. But as part of the next rocket I build, I'll go through all the process for anyone who's never gone through it before. I've only done it once, so I'm no pro. It's all new to me, so I'm not claiming to have invented the wheel. But if you haven't discovered how you do that stuff, keep in contact, because I will do my best to show you the process so that you too can build custom models, not like this, the next one I build. I mean, I'm really thinking about the next one I build quite a lot. It's taking a lot of planning, and it's slowly coming to be, it's coming together, but you know, it's getting there. Oh, I don't like double stack, but I'm in that space. I mean, the good news is that I've built the biggest rocket I'm going to build. They've got the biggest model, but definitely the biggest rocket until Starship comes out potentially. So I should have lots of space on this desk. That doesn't take into account what I'm doing now, where I'm just debug the whole thing in one go. But let's see where this is all. Yeah, but it's a different colour. Yeah, so I'm starting to overwhelm myself with brick. But because my knolling is by uniqueness and by colour, It's very easy to glance at things. So, going against my own rules there. It's very easy to glance at things and see where things live. And then we'll just do a quick sort of brush over at the end as well to make sure that things like that aren't in the wrong place. That's the glory as well, because you have to have a bit of a look as we go. We can see these little mistakes I've made. And mistakes are fine. Nothing wrong with making mistakes. That is how we learn. Put that in there actually. But halfway there, I'd say. I mean, I'm not sure how many pieces this one is. I don't think it says in the instruction booklets, right? I would struggle to find this information out. With Lego, I'm sure it's in the book somewhere. How many pieces in this one? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Who knows? Black smooth, I never seen one of them. Radiators, gold buttons, white buttons. Yeah, we're getting to grips with what we've got now. It's time to get a lot of dupes. I'm just going to stack these because there's a lot of these smooth glassy ones. I guess they're windows. That'd be my guess. Can't tell you if it's super sure. So that's the first Lego architecture set I ever built. And my brother has got a few of them because he's an architect, I want to say. Maybe something to do with that. Something to do with, you know, that sort of world building stuff. It's one of those. Who knows what people do anymore? We're really ever interested in telling people what we do. I don't care what other people do. It's boring. I just want to tell people what I do for a living, which I know is definitely boring. It quite amuses me that I can bore people with what I do. I know what I do, it's brilliant. But I'm a full-time YouTuber making Lego. Really not. That would if I was a full-time YouTuber being paid to do this, then I would be always telling people that that's what I did. Because holy shit, what a great job that would be. Hint, hint. Like, subscribe. I was shocked, right? Because like, I'm not new to the YouTubing game. I did it a few years ago. If you look at my videos of playing Minecraft and whatever games, Kerbal Space Program and Fallout and all that business. I've done this a little bit in the past. But I was getting paid by then. I got a bit of money. It wasn't nothing to like. I mean, I was sort of working, I guess, at the time. Just like temp jobs. I couldn't like retire off it, but I was still getting paid. But now they've changed all the rules. I need like 1,000 subscribers or something before I can even monetize. I was shocked. I was sort of faced a video last time, slept because I was absolutely shattered and really drunk. And when I logged in the next day, I looked back on it. I didn't actually watch it because who does that? I've got 8 hours to spend. I did it once, I left it. But I tried to monetize and, you know, I need X amount of views per day, X amount of subscribers. Yeah, it's one of those. I'm not really too fussed, if I'm completely honest. You know, I've got a full-time job. I don't really need this to pay out as well. It'd be nice if it did. If it's paid out to fund the next models to build, that would be the ideal situation, because then I wouldn't get into the inevitable argument with my wife when I've spent over £1,000 on models. And that's always key, and you don't want to get to fights. Especially with the whites, because you will never win because you love her. And you don't want to win an argument because you get a very small victory that is completely meaningless. You get marital advice as well. You get everything from this cheating. Oh my gosh. There we go. Found it. I'm glad I did because I realised I've already got these pieces somewhere. Well, I might have been a bit ambitious myself halfway through. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I mean, there's some people out there that would only watch this for this bit. I mean, the satisfaction of this is pretty much what Lego's all about. No, I don't like that being there. I'm supposed to go down with that one. I kind of like the idea as well that people might be watching this going, "Ah, oh, you idiot, there's that bit goes over there somewhere." You're getting really too into it. That'd be amazing. As it stands, I probably should check the chat log on this a bit more, but as it stands, I just get absorbed in this and just chatting. Definitely seen that piece before. Put a different colour, so I'm safe to put that there. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of space. I should have really looked at the picture so I had an idea of what item I'd probably be using. But that's kind of boring as well. I don't want to over-describe this. Part of the fun is having put a small bit in a very tricky position and then having to work out how to get in there. It's like a game of Operation. Okay. Smooth around. So in fact I might leave those two bits down here because I feel like they're going to be like the Houses of Parliament roof. And if I know two things about the Houses of Parliament is one, it's got a big roof. Two, it's full of bricks. Satire. There's a few decent people in there. Vote Labour. Don't think that's going to do much to my viewer figures. Vote Remain, vote Labour. I'm sure the van of people who voted Brexit to leave and voted Tory, I'm sure they're not interested in Lego space rockets and real time, watching someone in real time build a Lego model. I'm sure that doesn't happen. Those people are way too busy shouting at immigrants. Maybe some patriotic people watching London being built. Maybe. Don't know why that makes you patriotic. I recognise that place. There's a lot to go. There's a lot to go. Let's have a sip. 24 minutes already. Oh my gosh. How did this happen? So it's going to be a quick build. What happened last time? I was just enjoying myself and then like an hour had passed. 5 hours had passed, I think, more likely. I haven't even ordered any food yet. No, I've definitely seen a smooth long. There we go. Oh, it's flipped over, that's okay. Because with his friend Noel, I recognise it. There we go, a lot of the pieces from the original bag are cropping up again. Oh, that's a different colour. Damn my eyes. Yeah, that sandpiper is encroaching quite heavily into the building zone. So I think a shelf is probably a necessity. Problem is, it's so tall that I'm going to have to put a shelf at like hip height. I think it'll just go above my monitor and then just have enough space to fit the whole. I want it stood up. You don't want that thing lying down because otherwise, look how much you can't even see the top of it. It goes right up into my desk. This is a big desk from IKEA. All the desk selling places are available. Stacking those again. See, stacking. I don't like stacking in my knowing. If you take one thing away with you after this video, Mike does not like stacked knowing. One colour. But it's unique, so I can do that. Right, even piling is even worse than stacking. Yeah, it's got to happen. If I can buy that Lego desk. Not desk made of Lego, desk for making Lego. But again, that'll be another argument with my wife if I ever do that. Because I'm sure that money could be much better spent on something else. I've definitely not seen a corner piece like that yet. Slowly getting ourselves into the end game of this. I've definitely seen one of them. Oh, have I actually? Don't think I have. Unless that's that piece. No, it's just a corner. Interesting. We'll get into the fiddlies. Like little bits. You just need a home. Oh no, I fell over there. We'll place it in the right place. Lantern. For the black 3. Oh, that's 4. Oh, that's definitely going to be another one of those, isn't there? There's 3 at the moment. Black rectangle 6s. It's going to crop up and I've got no space for it. Tan 3. These are really classic Lego colours we're seeing here. Black, grey, tan. Oh yeah, Jesus, what's that? What's that? You fool, you missed a piece. That's that corner. Grey goggles. Grey smooth square. Tile, that's what they're called. Grey smooth tile, long tile. Slowly going back to the proper terminology. If you want to be a professional Lego builder, like what I am, you need the terminology. Whoops. Definitely not seen that piece yet. Oh, we're so close to getting started, guys. So very close. There's a lot of these pincery bits, which I'm going to leave to the end, apart from that one, because I can just push them all over into that corner that you can't see. It's sort of starting to sprawl out over here a little bit, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with for now. Definitely not seen that before. Lots of pieces of that I've never seen before in this one. Never really sure if that's like a good thing with Lego, like you see like unique pieces built for certain models. I suppose it makes things look a bit more realistic, well, a lot more realistic, I'd say. But it sort of takes away from the purity of how you build them a little bit. And also, what I've discovered in custom Lego, those pieces are very expensive because they're very in demand. So if you've got like a Millennium Falcon cockpit that you don't want to use, stick it on Bricklink, sell it because people want it, and you'll make some money. Definitely seen grey goggles. Yeah, more grey goggles. Starting to feel good about all this. Starting to feel good. Little Lego Cockney. Cool, blimey. I can't do a Cockney accent. I'm English and I can't do Cockney. I don't really do voices very well. Another Cockney. Oh, yeah. That's different. Flat one, curved one. That one you. Where you with a hole? Yep, there. Mistake. I made a mistake. 5 quarter pieces. That's slightly worrying. I'd like to see an even number, not for OCD reasons, but these models generally have an element of symmetry to them. That's when you see like odd numbers. I'll control those claw bits over there because it's far too much. Nold. Let's grab a photo of that just so we can do something with it if we ever want to. There we go. You never know. You have to maximise your opportunities in life. A simple photo is an easy way to do that. Let's get to this build. There, London, completed. Mm-hmm. Again, never really built one of these before, so I'm not sure what to expect from an architecture build. Also unique little pieces that are quite fun looking. I'm guessing sorry, I'll build it where you can see. That makes sense, won't it? Yeah, I like the habit of doing builds like this still. But I'm enjoying it. It's nice to have company as we do these things. So I've been to London a few times really. I say that I did like live and work in London for a little while. But it was only for a week, so I can't really count it properly. I was a runner for a company in Soho. Straight after uni, a friend of mine got me the job there. And it was alright actually, but I was sort of sofa surfing, which is never a good idea. Because even when they offered me the job, I didn't have like a fixed residence in the city. So there's nothing we could do. It's like, alright, I've been offered the job, but I need the job to get somewhere to live. And that was not forthcoming. So I was in a bit of a catch-22 situation, which can happen when you do that kind of thing. So that's when I moved back home, like all good millennials do. It's an interesting little piece to build. So then I'm down to so it's like the National History Museum and sort of the main sort of touristy places. I've seen the Houses of Parliament, done all that crap. Seen the Big Ben. Some nice restaurants. Did the London bus tour. You've got to do that when you're in London. Oops, that's tricky. I just like the convenience of Londoners, really. Like, grab the tube. Oh, I missed my tube. Oh, where's another one? It's fine. Great. I don't have to worry about being late at all. It's just cool. Oh, this is very fragile. We start building on it. Well, this is absolutely the foundation of the thing, isn't it? There's no getting away from what we're actually building. It's not Big Ben. This is like a street. Which has got to be done. When you're building something, you need strong foundations, a strong core. Again, straight through some of these chunky big bits. All that time nolling has paid off, I think you can tell. Except that it's screwed up. I didn't go there at all. That goes there. That goes under there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks exposed. Yep, correct. Then that seals that in place. Is that a long way along the side? Yeah, cool. It's getting cocky. I was getting too cocky, like I knew what I was doing when I don't. That's why I've got instructions. Right. You. And You. One of the most successful trips was my birthday when we went to do the powerboat, and that never worked. But we did quite a lot more stuff, which was quite fun. Quite a nice hotel. Did a little like work and stuff as well, like some training courses. That was quite fun. With a few guys from work. It's like a ping pong restaurant, which is quite fun. Table tennis, let's say. Ping pong. How old are we? Yeah, that was good fun. That's the good thing about London, the sort of variety. If you want to do anything, you can always find it in London. I mean, I'm stuck out in the stuck's a harsh word. I'm out in like town, let's call it. I live in a village. It's not like a heartbeat, you know, I'm not way out of it. There's like a nice little town nearby. There's a Nottingham on the doorstep, which is Nottingham's good. I think we're Nottingham. It's like it's getting nice and big. Nottingham is. There's lots of stuff for nerds to do. Okay, like a board game cafe. That's pretty good. Like a cat cafe. That's just the mark of a big town, isn't it? Oh, see, I'm not paying attention. That goes around the edge. Then there's a 4, which brings a gap. Then there's a 2. There we go. All these pieces. Yeah, we're getting through all these big tiles now. Very quick. So sort of build this early structure. So the box looks like quite a smart piece. You know, this is like just what you put like an opposite if you're in architecture, into architecture and stuff. Yeah, it's quite a mature piece, you know. Pop to London. The thing on there. So now we've got a nice front for the model. And then we start building the thing up. Oh no. One of you, Please turn to my Spanish. I'll turn this. Due. Whoa, a lot of space on this bit. Let's get this right. One of those. I like it when you get like a big chunk of instructions, like this, they list your ingredients, you have to go hunting for a little bit. It's not just like the one piece. Like there's like fast builds you can just do in your hand, but like secondary knowing almost. This is where it really pays off to be organised. He says as you can't find pieces. Here we go. Right. Crack down. Bosh. Stay there. You there. You there. You in the middle. Fiddly pieces to make those a little bit smoother. I'm guessing they're streets. Oh, you absolute idiot. I knew I was going too quick. Get into it. No, the bit you don't want to lose. I can see it. I can see it. There we go. Alright. Stop being an idiot. That's the key. Got to put a piece in. There we go, nice. Right. Step 24. Blasting through this, guys. There's only a third of the way through, pretty much. Not that we want to go too quickly, but it's nice to have like a quick build. Look at that bit. White goggles. I think I've seen one of those pieces. Oh, there's loads of them right there. Doy. There we go. And a collection bit. I think this is more the same what we just did, to be honest. Oh, risky move. Off the side of the desk. Only for the pros. Two of those, one of, yeah, those. Right, so building up the front of this section now as well. Nice layering going on. Again, when you start building a model of London, who would have thought that you'd do all this stuff underneath? That's the bit that would always trip me over if I was ever building something for myself. Who knows, maybe one day I will. Maybe I'll commit to it. But just like knowing what pieces you need, I just find that impossible. I know like the basic pieces that exist, I sort of marvel at all these like little intricate pieces. Get these tiles in really nice, straighten them up in a bit. We'll do that straightening the last thing because who knows what you can see. You don't have to straighten every single block up. Some of them are really obvious when you need to straighten them up, but many of them are kind of like they're going to get buried in stuff, behind stuff. You put things over the top of them, they'll straighten them out. You don't need to be too perfect when you're building these things, do you? These two. And two more. There's the dark ones and the light ones I lost a second ago. I don't think I've got any, and then I found loads. Oh, but he picked them up. Oh, because I need two white ones, that's why. Pick grey ones up instead of white ones. That's why I was looking over there, because I'm an absolute idiot. Absolute idiot. Popping these in nice. There we go. I feel like having these clear little bits to it, like that's supposed to be something, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Oh my god, there's a lot of glass. Like 40 pieces. I'm not going to bother counting and bring them over. I'm just going to chuck these in where it looks like they go. Looks like the whole of this is just going to be coated. Very nice speedy bit. obviously the speed comes caution. You don't want to get any of these bits wrong there, because then that's going to be a nightmare, because then you find out it'll be too late, and then that's going to be painful. It's going to be real painful to fix that. But invariably, it will go wrong, as we all know. And that'll be my hubris. But this is looking okay so far. A bit more cycling instructions for this bit. Yeah. Looks like it's repeated pattern now. Again, that's where you want to be careful, isn't it? When these things repeat, because invariably that's where you're going to get wrong. I think actually I have gone wrong. Obviously. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. Yeah, that was right actually. That's in one piece, that's alright. There we go. Oh, if I was going to go wrong, which I was, it was going to be in this section. And there's still chance, man, I'm still going to do it. There's still time to go very wrong. But when you go wrong in life, do not give up. Step back, take a look at things. If there's a quick way to fix it, you take that quick way. If there's no quick way, you knuckle down, get it fixed anyway. Because these things, as Lego teaches us, are well worth it. Yeah, get some of these clear ones now to fill in these gaps. Nice, a very smooth base to build on. I'll build that up. Right. Pushing that bit aside. I don't know if that light grey to me. All 4 of these. 2 of these. I didn't get nearly enough things. When I do that, sort of, I see that it says take 4 or something. But I never listen, I just take like half the amount. No, I could see that this was a build, like build 2 of these things. Maybe that's what I saw. I saw to build 2 of them. I just thought that meant take 2. Because I'm an absolute idiot. It's not good to bully yourself, guys. But it does pass the time. Is that everything? Here we go. I feel like we're going to build something mechanical now. It's exciting. But what is it? London Bridge, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, definitely something. Oh no, maybe not mechanical. No, twisty. Something twisty is what's being built there. Maybe this whole thing is, well, it's all on a hinge anyway, so there's something interesting happening here. Surely. Two of those. And there you go. Yeah, I think this is London Bridge. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Not that London Bridge isn't in London. That's what I'm getting confused about. Obviously it is. I'm trying to spot the landmark before it's built, I guess. All those bits I feel like it needs to be straightened as we build. Two flat bits. Oh yeah. Excuse the pun. Pretty much open and shut now, isn't it? London Bridge. It's got to be wicked. I think that means we can put that bit to one side because it looks like now we're building a building. It looks like it's the Houses of Parliament. So let's crack on with some of this tan stuff. Already failing to find the pieces I need. Come on, Mike. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, this looks like it could be the Elizabeth Tower. Of course, it's not called Big Ben. Big Ben's the name of the bell, not the tower. A lot of people make that mistake, and it's visible. No, that's not right then, because that is not a circle. It needs to be that. That's very much the wrong piece for them. Like, yeah, that's the right piece. Yeah, stacking these a little bit. Yeah, there's a bit of a nodding mistake with these pieces. Very similar pieces, to be fair. But that's still no excuse. There, two. There's one of these. Whoops. Didn't plug it on properly. I'm very good with the fiddly little one pieces. I do struggle with them. I do 2 of those. Really tricky. Right. Okay. Let's go through this again. One of those. Put that on there. That's your base. One of those. I've instantly forgotten how to do this, and it was 30 seconds ago. I did remember that was that circle piece there, so that's good. I learned something at least. Another lantern. 2 more of these. Last one of you, fella. Congrats. It's nice when you like clear a little bit of the space up. It feels pretty good. So you box yourself out of a corner, which is nice. There's 2 of those. Oh yeah, no, on its back. Yeah, a bit of overhang, and then these 2 grabbers. Ah, it's not the Elizabeth Tower. We're still working on the bridge, of course. How foolish of you. Let's bring this back in then, this model. One goes there. And the other goes there. Add a bit of colour. It already looks like London. How about that? Right. Top of the bridge. We're doing things in duplicate again, so let's start taking this a bit more seriously now. Production line this bad boy. Those 2. 2 of these. All of those. And 4 of these. Sort of dug myself a little pathways with those, quite nice. Alright, first bit. Bum, 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 bum. It's probably the most colourful bits, is like the light blue colour of the whole model. The rest is very tan and Victorian, as you'd expect it to be. Let's bring this back in. I have a bit of space actually. Suspend that now. And all these bits we can start to smooth off. This part of the model looks pretty good actually at the moment. It's no rocket, but it's definitely looking like London. Nice. I get to work around the model again for a little while at least. Always good to work straight on. See things build up. gratification, isn't it? It's versus being patient. You're working straight onto it, you're not getting that instant recognition of what you're working on. Whereas if you're building sort of in a little bit of a silo, you have to wait until you add the piece to it, which is a bigger thrill because you're like, bang, it's on. Versus a very slow incremental build. They both have their merits. But yeah, this is quite nice. Sort of seeing what's going on here now. That light blue doesn't look so stark now. It's sort of building in that grey, which is good. He's going not where I thought he went. So I just thought it was like the Houses of Parliament. Oh no! Yeah, that's right. It's getting a bit too aggressive with my pinching. Noise. The little fact for you: the bridge's lifting mechanism was originally powered by steam, but it's now driven by oil and electricity, of course. Interesting little fact from the book. You could probably have guessed, it's built in the Victoria, so you'd assume steam, and you'd assume later a reposition, seeing as that is very inefficient and bad for the environment. But then so is oil, and when I put solar panels on it, that'd be the little bugger. That'd be the next step forward, won't it? But not as government bloody. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit easy just to take bits off and build in hand. And reattach. Boom, done. And turrets. Oh yeah, I mean, unmistakably, London Bridge. I think it's actually totally finished yet. Pretty much there, isn't it? Oh, these are cool. The arms. Yeah. Is that right? I feel like I'm missing a bit there. I'll go straight to it. Cool. I'm with it. I think. Maybe I'm not with it. Maybe I used to be with it. Oh no, it's a place to put that. This bit might be annoying. It's got all the hallmarks of something that could be quite annoying. But it's actually doing quite well so far, so I'll jinx it. There we go, nice, whoops. Nice bit of suspension. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Impressed. But the world of Lego building doesn't rest. Make sure to see those bits. It's not good. It's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2s. Alright, we're moving on. Next bit. Oh, good lord. Sticking two bits together is annoying. Something's so hard to prise off when it's on wrong. I think at least it'd be easy to put on. That's radios pieces that we had lots of with the Saturn V. And one of these. Just coat the whole thing, sweet. Oh, again, already, this is taking way longer than I thought it would. I was expecting about an hour building this one. We're sort of hitting the hour, 15 minutes coming up mark. Okay, not a bad thing. Just keep tooting along. I just need to get better at estimating build times, I think. That'd be my my plan. If we could maybe work it out as a... Ooh, how is that? Oh, per brick. Which is what to do if I'm recording this. I'll be able to work back and work out how long it took me, including knolling time. We'll really get into the geekier aspects of Lego building when I'm trying to optimize my time. But all these things out. Where did I take that? I really had one. I'm losing my mind. I mean, I don't know the schedule there. There's always the National Gallery. National Gallery, very pretty. Used to be where the king's horses were stabled. The King's Mews. Again, not my fact. It's the fact of the book, because that's where I read it. Just. Oh, go on, you son of a bitch. Go on. Yeah, we. Oh, not much space for fat fingers in that bit. That's for damn sure. Several new rooms and the impressive dome were added to the building in 1876. Speaking of the dome, let's build that now. What are you? What are you? I need some support. That grey one. And then that thruster piece, which is over here. No. I need to change the carpet here. It's too easy to lose bits of Lego in. There we go. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right. We're over halfway anyway in this build. We're definitely making good progress. Oh, good. I do like when you start building something you have no idea what it is. It's quite exciting. Stop moving around a little bit now. Oh, there's angels in the where my all this. That bit. That picture. I mean, I want to say the Millennium Wheel for this bit, but that is mostly because what it feels like we're doing is building an axle, and it's white. That's where my mind's going. Oh yeah, and I turn the page, and I see exactly what we're doing. Spoilers. This is good. I like just from like a few little pieces, you can create something so clear and obvious what it is. So make sure this is right as I put this down. And well, I can only assume that's sort of a unique pass for this. I have no idea what else it could be used for. Unless they're like Technic parts, obviously I don't do much Technic. But I would like to. Technic's like the grown up version of Lego, isn't it? It's a bit more mechanical. You sort of get away with it because you build like Land Rovers and stuff. Okay. The final piece of that to go in there, which not for that overhang, but I'll see what to do with it. We'll see. Three. Did you both say three? Yes. Yes, they do. Sounds fine. These are numbered for some reason. I guess they're sized for some specific reason. Oh no, building something big. Oh my god. This is going to be fun. I'm going to these. Clean bricks, which I've seen before. For some reason, I'm just going to bring the whole load of these claws over. Let's put that over there for now. Right, strap in. So we need a lot of this stuff. No been on the die. I've not been brave enough really. I'm like good with heights. Oh, I see. Oh, he's still have a gun. I might be quiet because this is very fiddly. I might do you as well. I chime in all the time. I'll try and do the next few in on the camera. That might help for podcast reasons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Put all these on. And they are supposed to be evenly spaced on this thing, but there's a to scale drawing, so I'm just going to put these on anyhow to start with, and then I can pop it in the book and sort of resize them. I'm just going to tell them that's not perfect. Actually, they're quite hard to resize. Not done too badly, to be fair. They're pretty close to even. Probably bang on, because who knows what repercussions we might come across if they're not perfect. Yeah, so that's one done. Yeah. Maybe that's alright. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's just the one. I need the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Right, see you in a bit. So fiddly. That's this one. Line this up. Try and get my sticks in line this time. I think that's looking good. Bump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm much happier with that one. The first one was a little bit crooked, but yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We can then add this into there. Sorry, I'm on camera again. And then these into its partner ones. And then using two. Here we go, a couple pipes. We can connect the whole thing around. to make something fairly circular. And Millennium Wheelie has got 32 capsules, one for each of the 32 London boroughs. Right, you didn't know that. Okay. So how's that going there? It goes on there through a very fiddly manoeuvre with this pipe. Oh, went to that. Actually, there we go. It's not perfect, is it? You can tell what it is. It's alright. Happy with that. What's that supposed to do? Oh, make sure that's locked in. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. All the way in. Sweet. Now we have 2 of those and 2 greens, green buttons. We can start padding out some of this business as well. Like fountains, I should think. Yeah, I should have picked up 3 of those. I see I like quoting the Sawyers when we build that. I like Russian green. It's quite fiddly, so there's not much space because it's so small. It's not the worst thing I could have happened, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Let's see. Verticals facing. Now this has got to be the house apartment. Yeah, absolutely. Screams of awful people. Mostly blue, let's be honest. One goes on backwards. Okay. Didn't want to go down forwards. Lots of very small maneuvers in this manual. That connects there. That's quite sweet. Look at that. Maybe 2 of these. For truncheons or plungers, or whatever you want to call these sort of ray gunny bits. So that one goes north, east, south, and west. Right, we might go back to one side again as we start building something else. Right, so this is vertical outwards. Oops, wait, this has got to be the clock tower, surely. Oh, yeah, you noticed that. It's got a hot tail on it. Lovely, lovely. Bring this guy back in for the clock tower being put on. Elizabeth Tower. Pop that there. Unmistakable. Okay, I see. Get very lost in the pieces. That's very fiddly bits, that's the problem. One of these. The remainder of my clamps. Give you the clamps. Yes. Okay, I'm guessing these are supposed to be the lions in Trafalgar Square. Yeah, sort of. Actually, I think this is. Oh, one of these is Nelson, not little Cockney Londoners. Very nice indeed. Stack 3 of these around. I haven't done that very well at all. Here we go. Oops, excuse me. 3 of those. 1 of these. Pole goes in. And reverse. 1 of these. There we go. Let's twist that a little bit. Lord Nelson. There it goes, lovely. We're so close to almost getting this thing done. It's actually quite fun. I was a bit skeptical, I suppose. Stick a boat down. Down London Bridge. There we go. All finished. Oh, spare. Right, I'll cover that. Oh, I haven't got a spare pipe. That's worrying. There. Seems right. Well, there we have it. Just in an hour and a half or so. London Bridge with a raising drawbridge. The House of Parliament with Elizabeth Tower. We've got, let's say, the National Museum. Lord Nelson's Tower and the name wheel. There you go. One done for the collection. Pop over there. So yeah, so a few more models to build. I've got some like part of the project ones of building rockets. I've got some other spare ones that I got for spare ones. Isn't it? A bit dismissive, isn't it? There are a few other ones that I got for Christmas presents. But hopefully next time I do this, I'll be able to show you with you the custom build that I've been working on putting together. Which should be really exciting. Hopefully I'll have a shelf as well, which will be quite useful. But thanks for joining. If you feel like you want to, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. Don't worry if you don't. I'm not doing this professionally. It's just a bit of fun. Keeps me out of trouble. Well, have a good one, guys. See you later.